When Goku died in sacrifice against Cell, Vegeta saw that as the worst outcome possible for the Cell games. Goku dying, Goku's son killing Cell, Vegeta didn't do anything, and for that reason he says to himself, he will never fight again. However, skip ahead a few years, we're in the Buu saga and Vegeta is now the strongest on Earth. Vegeta continued his training all the way into a Super Saiyan 2 and he has become stronger than Gohan. A lot must have happened in that 7 years, but actually no, I always went off the assumption of movie 9 and that's what got Vegeta back into fighting. However, that may not be the official reason. We never really got one until maybe now. In DBZ Kakarot, post the Cell games when Gohan kills Cell, you get to do some side missions as Gohan. Some of them include helping Dende upgrade the time chamber for more than 2 people, and even upgrading the Dragon Balls to 3 wishes. However, this is by far the most interesting. When Gohan kills Cell and you get the choice to move into the Buu saga, you can free roam around a little bit and do some side missions. Gohan decided to stay in his Super Saiyan form in a way to honor Goku, because I guess he still feels responsible for his father's death. He starts with Piccolo and he says, it's now my duty to remain the protector of the Earth. Since my dad's gone, it must be what I have to do. And Piccolo says to him, you're probably not going to physically increase in power that much. For your age and the times, you've pretty much hit your limit. However, your mental capabilities could be a lot better, and that's when he says, Gohan, you should go and visit Vegeta. So that's what he does. Keep in mind, this is during the time when Vegeta has said to himself, he will never fight again, not even train, so he's just basically roaming around with nothing to do. Gohan meets up with Vegeta and he says, would you mind training me or fighting me so I could remain as strong as I possibly can? Something that would have been such a cool idea for Vegeta to actually get behind Gohan, seeing how much potential this guy has, and for them to kind of work together. That would have been amazing, but alas, Vegeta in this part of the story is not about it. He says, you think just because Kakarot's dead, you're the one who's gonna replace him? You're a fool, Gohan. That's basically what he says, and the idea of Gohan saying that to him made Vegeta really mad, and I guess it's because it's right in front of him. Vegeta could either give up and let Gohan surpass him forever, or he could work hard and surpass Goku's son, since Goku's no longer alive. Gohan and Vegeta spar for a little bit, but in the end, it leads to Vegeta saying, only a few days after Gohan defeated Cell, Vegeta is already saying to him, you were far more powerful when you defeated Cell. Vegeta ends up telling Gohan that you could never replace Kakarot, and instead of Gohan rejecting this and saying, I'll prove you wrong, Vegeta, he actually looks inwards and says, Vegeta may be right, I'm not a fighter, I have to do some serious soul searching. So it's 2 birds with 1 stone. Not only did this encounter make Vegeta want to fight again, but it also may have been the downfall of Gohan. Until this point in the story, you got the impression that you could keep training as Gohan and maybe change up the events of the future. But no, after this encounter with Vegeta, Gohan goes on a downward spiral of focusing on his scholarship, while Vegeta is just training. This was one of the most interesting moments in this game so far. It was a complete turning point for Vegeta and Gohan. I'm really glad they added this in here. It really gives more context as to why Vegeta suddenly started training again, and why Gohan, after being the strongest in the world, started slacking off. And that's basically it. What this small little gap is trying to fill in, it's showing that after he killed Cell, Gohan did have the mentality to go on and do it, but when he went to speak to Vegeta to try and get stronger, Vegeta pretty much told him that you cannot be Kakarot, you are not him. No one is Goku, you're Gohan. You cannot try and be somebody else. And it made Vegeta realize that even though Goku's gone, that's not a reason to give up fighting. Anyway, I think the game fills in that gap really, really well. Let me know what you think. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next Dragon Ball video.